I am British. I am not, I am kidding. Welcome to Bulletproof Filter Free Friday. Let's see if we can get all of us in the frame here. Ta and da. Hello, hello. So we are just sitting here. Don't do that on camera. That's filthy. Hello, Christine and Gloria. Gloria. Hello, Olivia. And Jessica. Good morning, Sarah. Everybody is joining us. We are here. Bulletproof Filter Free Fridaying it. So welcome. Hello, Teresa and Kristen and Adriana. This one has not left my side this morning because we have a thunderstorm outside. So first and foremost, anybody on the Gulf side of Texas, thoughts and prayers to you. Holy smokes, the storm is a-coming, and I hope that everybody is prepared, and I hope that everybody's out of the way. We have gone through hurricanes. Obviously, I've lived in Florida my entire life, so I have stayed during storms and regretted it. So I hope if you were told to evacuate, you left and that you are safe, because it is it's not fun to sit through those. So hopefully it goes well, and we will be thinking of and praying for you. Hello. Oh, I hope your 2-year-old feels better. Oh, good. Olivia naps. Heather says they're prepping for the hurricane as we speak. I hope you guys get everything done in time and skedaddle out of there. There's really no reason to stay. I think part of us wants to stay when something like that happens because you want to, like, protect your things. You can't. They're things. You can't. Yes, prayers for Texas. You can't, and you can get new things. Okay, you can. I only say that because we've been there, and yes, Tiana, I pray you guys don't flood again. Yeah. You're 20 minutes from Galveston? Okay, well, I really hope everybody is, God bless all and be safe. For Shurzy McTurzies. Good morning, Heidi. Yes, and we have been having some storms on and off. We had a terrible storm yesterday when I went to pick up the kids. Heather, I didn't really look at it super close. I could see it on the radar because when I'm looking at my radar, Florida and Texas are right here, so you've got the whole Gulf side. But I didn't really look too in depth. But I do know that you definitely want to make sure that you're prepared and you have your water and you have your supplies, and you, if you're going to stay, you just stay inside. Stay inside and into the interior room. Those are the tricks we learn here in Florida. Yeah, your lives, Teresa, you're right. It's what insurance is for all of the stuff. We got pretty good at having just like a box, and we would throw, like the important things in there and then head out. I don't think so, Stephanie. Hello, Ashley. So welcome to Bulletproof Filter Free Friday. I got plenty of laundry right here that we are going to fold. Always plenty of laundry, and I still have 2 loads, one in the wash and one on the floor that I didn't even get to. So we are going to do that and chitty chatty pitty patty. That's right, Dee, and this community absolutely does need every single one of you, and that is why I absolutely adore this community. You guys are my sanity. You guys are absolutely, yes, a room without windows. You guys are absolutely my sanity, my safety sake sanity break. Hello, Katrina and Jessica. Good morning, good morning. So if you've not heard of or tried Bulletproof yet, you can get 10% off with the promo code above. So if you want to click into it, I know a lot of people in the community have been trying it. I've gotten tons of pictures and tons of messages. This morning I made mine with vanilla, and it's a delight. I am going to figure out a way. I know they have recipes on there for the pumpkin spice because everybody is getting ready to go pumpkin spice crazy. I am going to figure out what I need to add to do a pumpkin spice latte, and I'm going to get that figured out. And, I just had to go this morning for blood work. But yeah, so I will figure out a pumpkin spice latte so that we can all enjoy that. I'll get you guys a little bit closer so we can start folding here. Okay, so it is Friday, and I was up and out of the house early this morning because our lab opens at 7:30, and so I had to go. They are now, are you checking my boo-boo? What a sweetie. They are now checking my thyroid because my thyroid levels came back high normal. I love that. It's like, what is it? Well, it's high normal. Well, what does that mean? What does that mean? High normal. Okay. So they're checking my thyroid, my cortisol, and my blah, 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 and my blah, 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 and my blah, blah, blah. And we'll see what comes back for that because they're really checking, I think, my hormones to see if I'm perimenopausal, which is so delightful at soon to be 37 that we could be perimenopausal. You know, it's like when it rains, it pours, and you guys all know that. So I spent my morning going into the lab. It was super quick. Got in, got out, and did my blood work. Allison has to go have hers tomorrow. She says, hey, from Jersey, Dinah. But I am feeling good. I came home from that, cleaned house, started laundry. And while I was vacuuming, I thought it was hysterical. While I was vacuuming, I hit the table, this table that I'm on. And this is what normally sits on the table. I don't know if you can see this. But it's one of those little, like, I got it at IKEA. It's like a little, it's a little holder thing, right? And what do you put in these stupid holder things, right? You put potpourri, okay? So I just thought for a second that I would talk to you about the ridiculousness that is potpourri. Why do we buy potpourri, okay? I think we think it looks pretty. I think we think that it is, it smells nice. But really what potpourri is a frigging mess. It's a disastrous mess that ends up, either the dogs eat it, it ends up on the floor, the kids break it. This is what this doesn't even smell, okay? This is what I was sold in the bag as cinnamon sticks, okay? I smell nothing. Looks like little wrapped twigs, right? Well, look what I have. I have a bunch of little ones. Why? Because the kids have ripped them apart, and now I just have kindling. I just have kindling that has fallen through. And then do you know what I found? I found the dog eating these delightful little kindling pieces, okay? And so then you find all of this it's a nice little white, smells like nothing, white pine cone. I don't know why we do this. I have no idea what this is. I bought it. It was an impulse. I felt as though I needed this in my life. Another weird pine cone. I don't know. These, I caught her with these. I'm down to 2. I think I had like 8 balls. I think I had 8 of these balls. Look, she chews on them. She chews on them. This is what I catch her doing. And then what do? Then I'm like, well, I'll just buy some more potpourri. It's not a big deal. I'll just refill this bag, blah, blah, blah. Okay, it's just Daddy. Stop it. So I think, maybe I should be done. Somebody just said, okay, potpourri was so 90s. Why do you still have that in your house? They do look like pretzel sticks, Leanne. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so got a fireplace, or you can boil them. I have boiled cinnamon sticks before to try to make the house smell. It boiled over and made a huge mess. And then I had cinnamon stick. It's probably toxic to dogs. I need to throw it out, okay? It adds a pop of color, somebody just said. But you know what it does? It's a pop in my butt because it's just a pain. I don't know why I continued to do this. I thought it looked cute at first too, Megan, and I got suckered in and I purchased and I have to do it. But the decorative fake balls, Adriana, Why do we do this kind of stuff? Lunatics. I'll have to look. Maybe I could throw remotes in here. But you know what? I'm making a pact with you guys right now. When the show is over, I'm going to throw this potpourri in the trash. Okay? I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring myself to it. Yeah, these are the guard dogs protecting me from my husband. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw it away. Now, I do have a candle going, a delightful, nice smelling candle, because we have officially hit Yeah, potpourri is so old school thing. I know, chuck it in the rubbish. So I do have a candle going right now, but it is going to be candle season as we go here into the fall, right? Hello, Kaylin. So it's definitely, we're going to start burning different candles, and they'll all be fall scents, right? Like I'll have my pumpkin spice, and I'll have my winter harvest, and I'll have like a green one that's like piney, and like a cinnamony one. But it'll still be 110 degrees here because we never get fall. So it's okay. Because Pinterest says we have to have it, Deborah. No more, hashtag, Linda, hashtag no more balls. Hashtag throw away your potpourri. Hashtag fake decorative balls are not a thing. Okay. All right. So, oh, somebody else just said that they absolutely love their Bulletproof. Cheersy McTearsy to you. Get that in. Strong move, Linda. I'm throwing it out. Strong move, strong move. Okay. So, now, to kind of preface a video that's going to be going out after the show a little later this afternoon, I posted something and I got a massive reaction to it earlier this week. I posted it the other day and I thought maybe we could bring it up and kind of discuss it because we didn't talk about it on Wines Day. I was going to and then we didn't, but I thought, okay, we're going to talk about this here. We're going to discuss this because it is something that is going on and it's real and it's a happening. So I don't know if this has happened to you. Brace yourself. This is graphic content. I will use only appropriate biological terms when discussing this, but please, look, Dawn says she loves her Bulletproof too. Yay! So, but brace yourself because this has graphic content, okay? I am going to say the word penis. I thought of this because we were talking about the decorative balls. I'm going to say the word penis, okay? Frequently and over again. So, now that we hear that and we know that this is graphic content, I posted something earlier this week about receiving unsolicited pictures. And so, I don't know, just by a show of hands, has this happened to you before? Have you seen this? Or if you're on Snapchat? But, yes, okay. So with that being said, I want to brace your, yes, the D pics, yes. So what I want you to know is that coming up later on today, you are going to get my video reaction to that and my advice to young men as to why it's not a good idea. So just take shape of that. Yes, you can, Melissa. You can get Bulletproof in Canada. Take hold of that because you will be getting some information from me via the video. Yeah, it is gross. So it's a thing, and I was amazed at the reaction that I got, so I thought we need to address that. So we will talk about that again. Oh, Valerie, I know, and you know, we're trying to figure out, Linda, this is Bulletproof. Bulletproof, filter free. Yes, Joy, I could have just said eggplant. You're right. So, anyway, you will get my reaction to that. Now, moving on to the next thing that we were going to discuss today. How many of your kids are in extracurricular activities? Give me a thumbs up if you have a child in some sort of a sport or extracurricular, something that requires a monetary fee. Tell me if you've got a kid that does something outside of the home that costs you extra money. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, here we go. Okay, there we go. Look at all those thumbs up. So, my question to you is, what is too much? What is too much for a season of something? Or what is your limit when you say, I'm not going to spend more than XYZ on an activity for a season? Because I'm trying to gauge some things here. Okay, so Kelly's got football and soccer. Scouts, okay, that's definitely an extracurricular. Roller derby, they do that for kids? Wow. Sarah's got 3 sports. 400, okay, so Katie has spent $400 on football season so far. What do you think is an average cost? I'm just trying to gauge this to figure out. What do you think is an average cost of a kid per sport? Do you think it's around 400? Cheerleading? Yeah, and then extra money like hanging out and eating with their friends. Yeah, well, they do that too. That's extra on top of the extra. That's extra money. Nothing. Heather says nothing if they enjoy it. If they love it and they're great in it, then she says she's going to foot the bill. Like fees and gear, like both. Like, what do you think it should cost you in fees and gear? So, like, I want to say soccer registration or something was like $100 and something bucks, but I'm almost positive that included the uniform, not cleats or anything, or shin guards, which we'll have to pay extra. So that's for one kid. Gymnastics, I'm quickly learning, is redonkulous. Travel lacrosse was regular lacrosse was $700 per month, or like per season, because then you have to pay the monthly fee too, right? 6 kids, they each pick one soccer family. Okay. Yeah. And then when you get to, $400. Okay. And then when you get to high school or whatever, some of them are like pay for play, where that's not even included anymore. You have to pay on top of it. We spent $150 for 4 days of camp. Oh, and she didn't like it. Oh no, Sherry. Depends on the port. Cheerleading has a lot of traveling and fundraising. $120 to $300, and then gear. At least $500 a season. Club volleyball registration and travel fees is around $5,000 a season. I'm telling you, I had no idea. I had no idea how expensive it was when you started getting into this travel stuff. There is a fee for this, a fee for that, a blah, blah, blah for this. And I have news for you. Like, I played this when I was a kid. Like, I played travel soccer and blah, blah, blah. And it was not this expensive. $600 and $800, but some have spent $2,400 on a season. Horseback riding, $25 a week. She chose that over dance. Travel soccer, $700. So everybody is telling me the same information. Yeah, dance was $1,500 a year plus outfits and gear. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So what are you guys doing? Are you guys selling kidneys on the black market? What are you doing? What are you doing to fund these things? Do you still get paid to donate blood and platelets? What is that like? Everything is travel now. You're right, Lisa. I think you hit the nail on the head with that. I think everything is travel now, and all of these sports go in to do these competitions. Okay. There should be fundraising. You know what though? You guys know my thoughts on fundraising. So here, this is me. I want to complain about the fees. I want to complain about how much time I have to spend there. And then I want to complain about fundraising. So I'm seeing a real trend here in the fact that I'm just a complainer about this stuff, because I think I just need to get on board. I just need to get on bus with it, because, that's right, Christina, forget about food and hotel and travel for yourself. Yeah. Oh, wait, Kate, Krista Lynn says, Grandma pays for all that stuff. What are you talking about? Okay, this is Hot Rodders is some kind of a club. I don't know what that is, and it is $5,000 for a season. Whoa. Okay, so I think that maybe I just need to get out of my own way, because I really don't think I will be fundraising either. If they tell me I have to fundraise, I'm going to have to opt out of that. You don't want me standing out there soliciting. That is the last thing you want for your cause, is me standing out there going, hey, give me some money. My kid has to go travel somewhere. I need your money now. Yeah, you don't want me doing that. Because sometimes I have a tendency to fly off at the jaw, I've been told. So you don't want me doing that. Yeah, let's see what this one says. Oh, and sometimes if you coach, the kids get some of that stuff in for free because of your time. But once again, then I can't be involved in any of that either. I'm like, I have things to do. I have the things. I have to do the things. Hussing it equals fundraising. Michelle. Liz says, I hate when the kids stand out front of the supermarket panhandling. Here's the problem with that too. Who walks around with cash? Who walks around with cash and actually has a buck or two to give to these kids? Because then you just walk by and you try not to make eye contact. You're walking with your cart like this, like, oh gosh, please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. I'm going to ignore you. I'm going to completely ignore you and pretend like you're not there. I'm not going to look at you. I know you're asking me for money, but I need you to go. I need you to go away. Because I don't ever have money in my wallet, okay? So thumbs up. Do you walk around with cash? Give me a thumbs up if you walk, because maybe that's a problem with mine too. So if you walk around and just have cash in your pocket, that amazes me. Now, give me a heart if you push the cart and you cover your face and you try to not make eye contact with the panhandling kids who are looking for fundraising money. Cause then I know, look at all these people that have cash. Get out of here. Give me a heart if you're a me. Okay, because I have news for you. Don't make eye contact. I'm going to pretend like I didn't see you. I'm sorry that you need money for your sports. Yeah. Oh, look. So it's I'd say we're 50-50 split. Yeah. We have the Little League World Series here, and they have spent tons of money to get there. I was just watching that on TV the other day, Gabby. I was just watching the, oopsie poopsie. I was just watching the World Series, Little League World Series. And those kids, I tell you what, man, are they serious. I guess you really should be. If you're in the World Series, you better be serious. Yeah, I know. And then they're selling candy, right? And it's like, or popcorn or cookies, something I want, right? And so then what I usually end up doing, if they're not just panhandling, if they're selling something, I'll end up writing a check. And it's like, you want to talk about the 1990s with my potpourri? It's like, okay, 1995 called, they want their checkbook back. But I walk around with a checkbook. I have news for you. The checkbook with dolphins on it is in my purse. So if somebody was like, I need something, it's like, hold on, let me write you a check. And people look at it like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, cash it, lady. I don't know. Like, I don't have any money. I don't have any cash for you. Yeah. And I always do end up getting Girl Scout cookies every time. That was also on GMA the other day. They were talking about how the Boy Scouts are considering opening up and just calling them Scouts of America so that they can have girls join the club. And I don't know, there were very mixed emotions on that, on whether or not they should do that. So that was, uh-oh, I have Bubby's sweater. That's not good. That means it's not in his backpack. And he needs this every day. Let's hope there wasn't a meltdown. This is how he keeps himself calm. Okay. Yeah, I know. A lot of people do have that square now, though. You're right. Yeah. You know what? I've probably written a check for less than $5. I probably have. I know, I probably have. I'm guilty of that. I'm so guilty of that. Yeah. I don't know what the deal is. I have news for you. I have no idea. I have no idea what the deal is. So tell me your plans. What is everybody doing this weekend? Is anybody getting ready to try to have a last summertime vacay? Is anybody going out of town? We have our game night. It ended up, this is what a deadbeat I am, as you guys are getting ready to answer this question. Our babysitter fell through. We were supposed to send the kids away because we have a game night with a group that travels, right, from house to house, right? And somehow it ends up being my turn. I don't know how it ends up being my turn, but probably because I avoid it being my turn like the plague. So I got called out on the feed, and it was like, it's your turn to host. So I was like, okay, I'll host. But if I host, that means I have to send my kids away to be babysat because they can't be at the house because the rule is no kids, right? Which is a rule I made because I don't want your kids at my house, and I don't want to have my kids here if we're trying to have a fun game night, right? So I had planned to send my kids away to be babysat. Well, that babysitter fell through. So then I was like, crap, like I can't have people come to my house that I told do not bring your kids and have my kids here. So I had to move game night over to Eric and Trey's house and have a babysitter come here to my house. So I once again basically got out of hosting the game night. The only thing is I was like, all right, I'll foot the bill for dinner because it was supposed to be at my house. But I'm terrible. I'm probably one of the worst friends around. And so then I'm apologizing to Eric, like, I'm really, really sorry that game night is at your house. And he's like, it's okay. And he says it as though he expected it to happen anyway, right? Like, you're such a turdy friend. I assumed I would be picking up after you anyway. So, but yeah, you can't tell people that they can come to your house for this game night thing, but their kids aren't allowed, and then they show up and your kids are there. I would have felt terrible. So I was like, no, we have to figure something out because they have to be babysat. And that's totally my rule. If we're hanging out to have a good time and playing games or doing whatever, which I fully recommend, find a group of friends, find some people, and do games. We'll do board games. We do those games on your phone. We'll do all sorts of different things. But the point of this is find some time to do that. It's like once a month we try to get together. Summer was really lax because everybody was in and out and whatever. But you definitely don't, like, I'm like a stickler for it. It's like, no, I don't want my kids here. I don't want your kids here. Don't be a friend. I mean, don't be mad because I don't want your kids here. I don't want my kids here. Okay, so that's the whole thing with that. So that was my disaster. That was my disaster earlier, was trying to shuffle and figure out the kids. So we play that like flip it or heads up or a bunch of different things. A bunch of different things, whatever we have. Other people will bring other games. Taboo, I think we played like charade type games, blah, blah, blah. So I do see a lot of people going to the lake with my dad. No kids coming, hanging out with friends, going and playing Mexican train dominoes. I've never heard of that. We will check that game out. Me and my hubby play cards yeah, cards are good. We've played cards. We used to play cards a ton. Which is funny. We've done Speak Out. We used to, people are having hurricane parties. Oh my goodness. Going to the beach next weekend, just me and my hubby for the anniversary. I see an eggplant, Alyssa. Woo, woo! We used to play a lot more games before Mason came along as part of our tribe. And I feel bad because I have to giggle at them all the time because you really just don't know what it's like to have a baby until you've had a baby. Like, you think you've got great advice and you think you know exactly what you're doing. We all do it. We're all guilty of it. And you just have no idea until that kid is in your home and is just tearing apart your stuff in your life and how things used to be. You just don't know. So I always giggle because Eric will chime in and be like, oh yeah, I totally get it now. It's like, oh, do ya? Do you now? Okay, Lee, will you guys stay safe? Hunkering down for Harvey. The weather in Ohio is already getting cold? No. No, that cannot be a thing. Oh, enjoy the quiet, Alyssa. Her youngest started kindergarten. Simone is pregnant with third baby. They're just laying around. Yeah, no idea, Susie. You have no idea. No idea. No idea. Sarah says it's her wedding anniversary on Sunday. She has like 7 eggplants in a row here. Wow, you guys have busy, busy weekends. Oh, yay! Jasmine's husband's in the Army. He's been away for a week. He's coming home tomorrow. Yay! Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, please make sure to click the link above. Try Bulletproof. You'll love it. They have all sorts of stuff, not just coffee. Try their fat water. It's something that I drink and the kids drink, and we take to their sports practices. We have some stuff coming your way. The BM was just showing me something. Shout out to Kayla. But we check it out. Fat water is something we take to the practices. The kids love it. I love it. All sorts of different stuff. Be safe to everyone and all, no matter what you're doing this weekend. If you're in Texas and you're getting ready for this hurricane, we are thinking of you. Positive vibes to Bridget, who's having surgery on Tuesday. Shout out for those anniversaries. Jessica. Megan, we should be here for Dance It Out unless it should be a normal Friday night, 8 p.m. So Vanessa says, love my Bulletproof, ordered the water. Oh, good. You're going to love it, Vanessa. You're going to love it. They have all new flavors now, too, which I love. Pineapple. Try pineapple. Okay. All right. Well, you guys have an absolutely great weekend and regularly scheduled programming for Friday Night Dance It Out, 8 p.m. Eastern. Bye, guys.